Some time back, I posted a video on hypertension, the reasons, mechanism, and finally how to prevent hypertension. In this video, we will take a look at foods that help in hypertension, the dietary recommendations. Hypertension is considerably serious. In the world, 1 in 3 people have hypertension and only 1 in 5 people have managed to control it. But the good news is hypertension is a modifiable risk factor for serious diseases such as stroke, coronary artery disease, chronic kidney disease, and vascular dementia. It is one among most preventable and treatable health conditions. And your diet, of course, plays a major role when it comes to protection from hypertension. There are foods that help, and then there are foods that make it worse. In today's video, we will take a look at foods that help in hypertension, the foods that make it worse, and then towards the end, I will share a day's meal plan if you have hypertension. In between, during the video, I will give out many health tips, so be right with me till the end. And yes, please press the like button and the bell icon to subscribe this. It means a lot to my channel. There are certain dietary patterns that are associated with favorable outcomes in hypertensive patients like DASH diet and Mediterranean diet. DASH diet is based on findings from a clinical trial with the same name that got published in the year 1997. That is Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension, or acronymed as DASH, DASH. It was concluded in this trial that a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, low-fat dairy with reduced saturated and total fat can substantially lower blood pressure. There was a significant drop in blood pressure of participants in this study, almost by 6 mm in systolic and 3 mm in diastolic blood pressure. Just by changing what you eat, you can actually lower your blood pressure. Food is indeed medicine. Another dietary pattern that can normalize hypertension is Mediterranean diet. This dietary pattern advocates liberal use of monounsaturated fats like olive oil, canola oil, along with fruits, vegetables, whole grains, occasional fish, lean meats, and nuts. In Mediterranean diet, up to 40% of total calories in a day come from monounsaturated fats from olive oil, nuts, and seeds. A significant drop in blood pressure to the tune of 6 to 9 mm was seen in a study called PMCID study that was based on Mediterranean diet. And then, of course, we know that replacing carbohydrates with protein lowers the blood pressure. Soy and milk protein in diet helps reduce systolic blood pressure. Talking of fats, well, we know monounsaturated fats reduces blood pressure. Polyunsaturated fats like omega-3 fatty acids are also associated with reduction in blood pressure. Minerals in diet are also categorized as micronutrients since these are required in micro amounts by the body. Among the minerals, magnesium and potassium, both these minerals have a favorable impact on blood pressure readings in hypertensive patients. Now, let's take a look at what foods are known for making hypertension worse. The one that tops the list for being most recognized food component that increases blood pressure is sodium, of course. People who are sodium sensitive can increase their blood pressure in response to high sodium intake in their diet. But there are other food components too. Increase in saturated fats in diet increases the risk of cardiovascular disease. Alcohol consumption is also linked with elevated blood pressure. And now, dietary fiber. Dietary fiber seems to have no direct effect on blood pressure. However, it reduces cholesterol and potentially reduces risk of heart disease. People who eat fiber-rich foods are known to be healthy and at less risk of disease. Take whole foods plant-based dietary pattern like Mediterranean diet. Such a diet not only protects from disease but also improves quality of life in every way. And now, a day's meal plan for someone who has high blood pressure. We need to plan meals, keeping in mind to protect this person from not just ill effects of hypertension, but also from cardiovascular disease risk and also to improve the quality of life of this person. So here's the meal plan. As you wake up, just have plain water. You really don't need seed water or soaked nuts right in the morning. Allow your digestive system some time to be fully awake completely before you start putting it to task again. Breakfast. Start your morning with overnight oats. For this, just soak rolled oats in low-fat milk or plant-based milk a night prior. Now in the morning, spoon it into a bowl and top with fruits and nuts of your choice. Mid-morning, you can have plain black coffee. Keep in mind to keep a gap of minimum an hour from mealtime. This is because coffee inhibits mineral absorption from your food. Therefore, it is always a good idea to not combine coffee with your meals, main meals that is, and have it about an hour before or after meals. Next is lunch. This is what your lunch plate should look like. Eat plenty of vegetables, fruits in all colors. Add whole grains like millets, quinoa, brown rice, red rice, or even black rice. Also add a healthy protein source like dal, paneer, tofu, etc. Avoid added fats. Use minimum oil or ghee for cooking and control salt portions. Completely avoid added salt. About less than a teaspoon of salt should be your total daily intake. A dash of spices almost always balances and helps maintain the taste even when you're using less salt, fat, and sugar. Add a variety. Add a variety of colors too in all your meals. Colors are potent antioxidants that keep your heart and blood vessels safe. Evening snack could be fruits or dry roasted makhana and peanuts. Now this is my favorite snack since it is very low calorie, provides monounsaturated fats, and these are great for keeping blood pressure in check. We know that, and it of course tastes great. For dinner, the most important thing is to not overdo. Take a very light dinner, a good hearty salad with a variety of blanched vegetables like bell peppers, cabbage, beets, and fruits like apples. And for dressing, just use some olive oil, a dash of lime juice, and that's it. Alternatively, have some soup with lots of vegetables added. So that was an ideal day's meal for someone with hypertension. Finally, I can never overemphasize the importance of staying active. Aerobic exercises like brisk walk are a blessing for people with hypertension. Be regular. And of course, manage stress with techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, etc. So this was all about diet recommendations for the people who are living with hypertension. See you soon in my next video, and don't forget to press the subscribe button and of course press the like button too if you like the information that I have shared in this video. Namaste.